All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to this Bowls SA Women's State Fours final live stream. We're down here at Club Holdfast. I'm Isaac Trenorden from Bowls SA and I'm joined here with Karen Gatto. Kaz, welcome.
Thank you, Isaac. I'm really glad to be here to watch this finals match. It's got a really good lineup and I'm excited to see how the game goes today.
That's the way. So we've got here on this stream, we played a final 8 this morning, Kaz, the semi-final, and now we're here at the final. The red stickers, we have Michaela, Hanneke Tamsin and Sheridan Bodner up against, with the green stickers, Mia, Sally, Chris and Beth Quinlan. There's no doubt going to be a fantastic game here, Kaz. Plenty of games under a lot of their belts if you look at their resumes. Absolutely.
I mean, looking at the green team, we've got the skip Beth Quinlan, who is a very experienced bowler. Also the new coach of the State Women's Open side, loads of experience leading her team. Chris Tholburn is also in the state squad, over 60s player. Lots of experience, a very steady player Chris is. And along with her, we've got Sally Denton. All three of those ladies play at the same club, along with Mia Boldy, who is their lead, who is in the under-18s team state squad. So loads of experience there, Isaac.
Certainly is. Kayla Massey here getting end number 1 underway.
The greens look so lovely, Isaac. Brad Porter's done such an amazing job, hasn't he? He's just given them an extra special little roll before the ladies got back on the green for their grand final.
That's it. I believe they all played both games on here today, Kaz. So
yes, yep.
Conditions just changing a little bit for the final. Bit of wind up. Hasn't been too much around today so far, but pretty gusty at the moment.
Yep. They're all players, both leads have started off on the slightly narrower side. We say narrow, but it's certainly got a lovely draw on this side, Isaac. Look, hard to guess the speed of a green, but it would probably be at least 16, I'd say, wouldn't you, Isaac?
Yeah, I guess it's probably going back towards the club, definitely. A bit of a tail breeze back towards the club.
Yep.
But definitely running very well.
And it will take a few ends for the girls to sort of, I know they've had their up and back, but when game starts, it always takes another end or two just to settle into the game, get the strategy going, find their line and length. Hanneke's coming up now with her first bowl. That's Hanneke Booth. Skipped by Sheridan Bodner, who is a current Open State player. And we've got Michaela Massey and Tamsin Jenke, who is also an Open State player, so plenty of experience there too. They're young girls in the red who've got the red stickers, and they're very good mates on and off the green. It's great to see the girls play and encourage each other, which they've done in their 2 earlier games today. So Hanneke's just coming up with her second bowl now. Sheridan's let her know how much she's through with her first bowl. So Hanneke just needs to pull back a little bit on her weight. And she just might pull up a tad short, which is easy to do on a fast green, Isaac.
Certainly is, especially, like you said, Kaz, we played 2 games here already on this green, and it's just had a roll. They do get an up and back, but it's easy to do, especially if you found a bit of comfort. You just won 2 games, found a bit of comfort in it, get to a final, and all the conditions change.
Yeah, they do. And now Sally Denton with her bowl, second bowl's just coming out to that wide side. Beth's urging it in. And I think Sally's she's just short, probably about a metre as well.
We've also got the men's semi-finals going on next door. We'll try and keep you updated with that as much as we can. got the 4 lads from Somerton up against the team of Nathan Black and co. We've got Gary Smith up against Daniel Langdon. So we've got 2 Metro teams going at it and 2 country teams going at it, which means for the men's final later this afternoon, we're guaranteed another country versus Metro final.
Great to see, isn't it, Isaac?
Certainly is. Nothing better than a country versus Metro final.
Yeah, it is good. I mean, we love the Metro folk, love our country friends. And, it's all lots of friendships and well wishes off the green. But when the Metro and the country get on the green, it's so good to see that competitive spirit come out.
That's it. Similar with the Prestige Medley, Kaz. Yeah. Metro and country regions.
Absolutely. And, it's a great, the Prestige is such a good event. You forge friendships and you might not see, Metro or country friends for all year until you play the Prestige Medley. And it's like you've always been in contact. It's a really, really good fun and a great event.
Tamsin just running into the short bowl there. No one yet to nail it. Michaela's first bowl still remaining shot for the 12 bowls played. So Chris Tholborn doing her first one, or second one I should say, first end.
Just running through again.
Lucky enough to have son Scott on the commentary yesterday, Kaz.
Yes.
Gave us some fantastic insights.
Yes, I heard there was a bit of a to and fro. Scotty was going for the country girls yesterday and you were going for the Metro girls. And I think he wanted you to change your mind, but you stuck to your guns, Isaac. Thank you for that.
That's right. You have to back in the fellow club mates.
Well, I think Beth's, headed down to play her bowl in a minute just after Sheridan, but I think she signalled that they're 3 down at the head at the moment. So Sheridan just wants to put another one in here and put that pressure on. She's got her line pretty well, just her weight. So over to Beth, her first bowl. And I must say, Beth has just been recognised as a player in the Atlantic Fours for the Australian team, going away later this year, skipping a women's team of 4 and also a mixed team of 4.
Played that one pretty well. Probably just the 1 down if it's not the shot.
So Tamsin's just got her foot where she wants Sheridan to put her bowl. See if Sheridan can just pull back a little bit on that weight from her first bowl, and Tamsin's urging it in. And she's done pretty well. And it's just fallen in too, Isaac. Very good bowl, Sheridan.
Certainly was.
Good to see her skipping. So she's a really good skip. She's very motivating and keeps her girls up and buoyant throughout all her games. And they just won their last game, Isaac, coming into this game by 1 shot.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I think she killed the second to last end.
She did, yeah, she did.
So Beth on this wider hand probably looks too wide on this occasion. Lacking a bit of speed too.
Yeah.
Which puts Sheridan Bodner's team on the board with the first end with 2 shots.
So we'll see if they keep the same distance here, or if Michaela will stretch it out a little bit, because Sheridan's pretty well down the other end, ditch to ditch, and that's what they did with their previous game, Isaac. Sheridan wanted the girls to stretch it out, and it worked. So I think they might be keeping the same game plan.
Be interesting this one, Kaz. Ditch to ditch, bit of tailwind.
Oh yes.
No one wants to be short in a final, so also wouldn't want to, especially a long end.
Exactly.
Easy to accidentally put this in the ditch.
That's right.
See how they go. So Michaela on the forehand, commentary box side, slightly tighter hand of the two.
Is she going to stay up, Isaac? It does tend to get a couple of extra feet on it. She has, yep, her bowl has stayed up.
Yeah, speed very good in the end.
And this must be exciting for young Mia, who's now on the mat. Her, in fact, I think it's Michaela's first opportunity in a state grand final, and I think it's the same for Michaela too. Michaela's weight is not too bad, but just her line on that occasion.
Right, Michaela on the forehand again. Speed was good on the first attempt. Just needs to correct a little bit on the line. Very easy to overcorrect. Wind around.
And I think she's just going to cut under Isaac. But, you know, it's a good home. It's definitely the shot bowl. Her weight is very good. We'll see if Mia can now correct on her first bowl. It is a little bit tricky out here with the wind. And Mia's just let that one go a little bit. This is Hanneke coming down. Looks like it's tracking really well. Sheridan's very interested in this one. And her weight's lovely too. Sally Denton is number 2 for Beth. Just see if Sally can come in, and I think Sally's just going to run through with that weight a little bit. She might pick up at the jack. Oh, she just touched it. You can probably see the wind, viewers, in the flags on the side and the bowlers. Here it is getting quite windy here. We're not far from the beach, and we do get quite a strong blustery wind from the beach. And it seems to be getting just a little bit stronger in the afternoon. Another good weighted bowl from Hanneke. Just see now if Sally Denton can just adjust slightly.
Quite come out as smooth as the first one. Not too far away though.
I think she's tracking nicely. And I think, yeah, good bowl, Sally. Even though it's short, it still can be used. It's nice. It's right in that draw line. So Chris Tholburn might get a chance to use that as a guide, or even get onto that bowl to bring it in. It just needs a couple of rolls. And now we've got Tams and Jenke on the mat. Was in the same rink as Sheridan Bodner last year for the State Open women's team. So they are very used to playing with each other, know each other's games pretty well. And Tamsin's just managed to stay up. It's a good tester, isn't it, coming back? Is that?
Certainly is. A bit of tail breeze, so both hands turning quite well.
Chris Tholburn and Beth Quinlan also play some other state events together, and they're in the same club also, so they know each other's game very well too. And Chris has just taken it. What a great shot, Chris! Great shot, and that's
2 down to 2 up.
Yeah, absolutely. Turnover. You can probably hear that wind come up through our microphones. It is getting a bit blustery here. Hopefully the girls will be able to just adjust as the wind comes up and goes away. Sheridan's called Tamsin into onto one or two of those bowls, and she's not too far away.
Good effort.
She's just cut across and lost her bowl in the process.
Yeah, it would have been good for that one to stay up, Kaz.
Yeah.
Gives Sheridan a good chance with her next one.
That good bowl of Chris's would have settled her nerves to Isaac and given her more confidence now to play this second bowl. Her first one was a ripper.
Doesn't need to change anything on the first attempt. Not sure she's got the speed though.
Just a little short.
It's still a pretty good shot on here for Sheridan Bodner. Up on that backhand, she got that shot bowl to sit. She gets a couple of turns out of that front one. Is good. She's also got a few bowls to work back in on if she is a little bit wide or a little bit quick.
Yeah.
But again, probably doesn't want to lose her bowl, at least on the first one, doesn't want to lose her bowl in the ditch.
Yeah, yeah. But you're right, there's a nice track in through there, isn't there? Even though there's some short bowls, you know, they're a good guide for Sheridan to come up through that funnel into their head.
So on the backhand, just looking to arrive. Needs to be under this yellow short bowl.
Yeah.
She will be.
I tell you what, it's tracking all right, Isaac. How's she gone? Oh, wow.
What a great effort.
Yeah.
She gets that bowl to stand up and she gets a good look at the jack. A bit unlucky not to get a bit more contact.
On that side too, Isaac, they whip. You know, the bowls really whip as they, you know, start their turn. See if Beth can put another one in here. She's just going to stay out a little bit.
Yeah, looks like she's sort of got a little bit of extra wind there. Looks like it went out just a little bit.
Yep.
Proving how much wind there truly is about. So, Sheridan playing with more weight here. On the backhand once again, trying to get some movement up the front, sit a bowl.
Oh, how's she going, Isaac? She's
holding
on
off.
track. Oh, wow. Two great attempts, Isaac.
Certainly was.
Yeah. Very good, Sheridan. Just didn't pay off. If she'd got it flush, Isaac, you know, she could have got two bowls for the price of one then. But unfortunately, just couldn't quite get the bowl flush enough to make much of a difference. And
Beth threw her hands up there, a bit disappointed. First one didn't turn at all. Second one threw on a tighter line and she got a bit of turn. So
yeah.
it's a tough one to play when the wind's gusting about.
It is.
They get themselves on the board 2 shots, 2 all after 2.
Well, I know it's very early days, but Sheridan will probably be thinking we just don't, you know, want to let it blow out too much. Early days, but they just need to, you know, keep focused, play their shots, lots of communication on the green, keep each other, you know, buoyant and positive. Well, Mia's bowls. Very, very good opener, Mia. Lovely weighted bowl. It is a very tricky side to play. If you're just that fraction wide, it will hold out with this wind. And unfortunately, if you cut it by inches, it'll whip across. So it is a tricky side to play. But look, the girls are handling it really well. And Michaela Massey, again with her first bowl, she's putting the pressure on straight away. Great to see young girls out here on the green playing with the more experienced ladies. They learn so much. What an experience playing with the calibre of the likes of Beth Quinlan and Chris Tholburn and Sally Denton. And then we've got a very young team that just gel well together. We've got three state players actually, and a good mate, Michaela Massey.
So Michaela just a touch quick here. Probably won't lose it in a reasonable spot. Of course, we're playing fours here, Kaz, so we've seen the triples yesterday and the mixed pairs the day before,
Yes.
how often the jack moves.
Oh, it moves all the time. And you would expect that too, you know, at this level of competition in the grand final. And in comes Sally Denton. Sally's just going to cut slightly, but could be handy. Could be handy there. Now, Hanneke's still going to stay on her backhand here. She might just want to roll that, get underneath that shot bowl there. And she's just run through. Lovely line, Hanneke.
Yeah, speed's probably still okay, like you said,
Yeah.
Kaz. Opportunity to sit that yellow bowl, opportunity to get a turn out of Michaela's teammate
Yeah.
bowl, opportunity to get the jack. Definitely playing two as well, so no reason she can't just throw them up this second one with the same amount of speed.
Yeah. And Sally's on a really good track here, but she's just going to pull up a tad short. So Sheridan's encouraging Hanneke to stay on that side, come under Sally's bowl with that weight that she's played earlier. She can come underneath that bowl. Sheridan wants the head changed up and that yellow bowl displaced. And I tell you what, Hanneke just, well, it was a good effort. It's out the way now, but Hanneke's dropped a little bit short. Chris Tholburn with her first bowl. Again, she's back on the wide side. Beth's called her in here. Beth wants another one in the head. Give it a friend, Beth. Beth is thinking, and Chris has done just that. Yeah, what a great shot, Chris Tholburn.
I wonder if it entices a bit of speed once again.
Yep.
Hanneke's bowl up the front can be a bit of a nuisance. You probably get a little edge off that and get no result, but again, it is their bowl coming up if they do get onto it square.
And you know, if Tamsin can get it out of the way in the process, that'll help Sheridan when Sheridan gets on the mat. I tell you what, Tamsin's just around it, and her weight is amazing, and she has just drawn shot. What an amazing bowl, young Tamsin. We've got a nickname for Tamsin. We call her Tim Tam.
That's a good one.
So Chrissy's going to stay on that wide side, and she just needs to overplay it a little bit now, doesn't she, Isaac, to sort of...
Yeah, I mean, another close bowl gives them 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Bowl passed. Be a pretty good result in the end.
Yeah.
Gives Beth all the opportunities to try and sit that bowl through.
Yeah.
Important for Tamsin to double up here. Doesn't necessarily have to draw a second shot, but just another bowl in that within 2 feet.
Yeah.
Will help the cause. Slides past, also good.
Is she on the same track? No, she might collect that bowl on the way. Oh, well, it's moved a little bit now, that front bowl of Hanneke's. But I'd imagine, oh, I don't know, Beth, that might encourage Beth to change her hand, Isaac. She might now come on the backhand narrow side up through Tamsin's bowl if she can get underneath Hanneke's bowl. That's what she does. She's still sizing up. No, she's thinking about it. No, she's going to stay on her forehand on the wide.
Their bowl coming up shot bowl to sit through. Just needs to arrive. Good shot. She's probably done enough to get the shot.
Yep, one down. Wow, that wind's flying up, Isaac.
Yes.
So shot bowl would now be Sally's bowl?
Correct.
Yep. So Sally's bowl's the orangey greeny coloured bowl, I can see.
Not a bad shot on here if Sheridan can sit that bowl through. Potentially 4 shots if she can make it happen.
Yeah.
Tight on this occasion.
Plenty to work off of, isn't there? So Beth's just asking, yep, definitely got one shot.
Just looking. Give it a little roll.
So Beth's changed her hand to the backhand. And that yellow bowl, she might want to get onto Sally's bowl or that other yellow bowl, and she's just not got the weight to do it.
So big one for Sheridan here. She sits that bowl through. She could be 4 shots. Got to arrive. No excuse to be short here. Big opportunity.
Well, I saw Sheridan play these shots in her previous game, so she certainly has got them in her toolkit here. So let's just see. And it's just going to hang out. One. So the girls are on the... No, they're not. Sorry. I thought they might be on the board, so they are not on the board yet.
2-3
Oh,
after
2-3. Yeah, sorry.
3 ends.
Yeah.
Down here at Club Holdfast, Women's State Fours final. Played a final 8 this morning, semi-final, and here we are at the final. The men's semi-finals occurring next door. Very, very tight in those finals. As they progress a little further, we'll give you some score updates.
And here goes Mia with her first bowl back towards the clubhouse. And she's just going to drift underneath the jack there. But wait again, it's not, it's, you know, it's okay. Kayla just settling herself before she puts down her first bowl. Her line is looking pretty good, but she's just going to sail past it a tad. But her bowl's still up. See if young Mia can just adjust that line a little bit, because her weight was very good. As the bowl comes down, she certainly is a little wider than she was last time. Beth's encouraging her to come in, and it's a lovely bowl. Well done, Mia. Great correction. Awesome bowl. Well done. Kayla's just looking to pull back her weight a little bit. Her line was good. And I think this time it's holding up nicely, Isaac. But just short, just a little bit short. Well, it's been a long day for the players, Isaac. I think the first game was 9:30 start, I think, this morning.
That's correct.
And we're now at 4:30, so they've played lots of bowls. Yep.
Yes, Sally.
Well done.
Well done, Sally.
Good bowl by Sally. Definitely holding to it at the moment, while Hannika's just about to put her first bowl down for this end.
well quick here, Kaz.
Yeah. And is it up? No, she's just lost it. Well, Sally played a good one with her first. Let's see if she can double up and put another one in the head for Beth. Put the pressure on. I think Tony Lucas used to say that frontal pressure from your lead and your second, it makes a big difference, doesn't it, Isaac? You've got bowls in the head.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Being a skip, you'd like to have some bowls in there before you get on the mat, mate.
Yes, always. Always. Haneker on the forehand again. Her track actually wasn't too bad. She just was overcooked it. So see if she can correct on her weight here. Just needs second shot for now.
She's just going to drift past, but her weight's better. She's up. Probably close to third wood, maybe. Plenty of room for Chris to put another one in there for Beth.
Good opportunity for a little toucher here as well, Kaz.
Yeah.
Really puts the pressure on if she can. Doesn't need to move it very far.
She's looking good here, Isaac. Beth's encouraging it, calling it in, and she's played a bomb. Well done, well done. Has set up an opportunity, though, for Tamsin to come through. Yeah, Sheridan's calling her through. Going to call her in on the wide side. Yep.
On the backhand, there's a bowl coming up. I guess there's an element of it.
Yeah.
Sort of providing a bit of guidance. Maybe a redirect if you are wide. Can't really afford to miss tight like that, though.
Yeah. Well, Haneke's bowl, back bowl, has just sort of moved across a little bit more. You know, you could play that shot either hand, Isaac. You know, you've got more of a target on this side.
Yeah, I think forehand gives you more of a chance for the jack. Just the way that how much wind there is and how much it turns.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Just see if Sheridan gets it. Tamsin might. No, she's calling her on that hand again. I think the forehand would be an easier shot with a bigger target, but.
Anyway, again, showing a bit more interest.
Yeah.
However, missing wide. So Beth would, while she'd be pretty happy walking back to the mat with 3 or 4 shots, it's very important for her to change the way this looks. A lot of bowls for Sheridan to sit.
Yeah.
Even the forehand, Kaz, there is even an opportunity if she is wide to get at least one bowl out.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see her on the forehand, but Beth will get first crack at either changing the way this looks or getting a good cover out the back.
Yeah. And Sheridan might see it that way now. She's at the head too. But let's see where Beth's bowl lands, and that might determine Sheridan's shot if she's going to change it at all. But it looks like Beth's coming in.
She's played it very well.
Yeah, she has.
Probably doesn't change Sheridan's shot though. A few shots down, big target.
And Sheridan has changed now to the forehand, Isaac. So probably more dividends on this side if she can just. She's also not playing the same amount of weight, so maybe she wants to cut it back. I tell you what, her weight's lovely. Just pulled up a tad short. I thought she might have played a little bit of weight.
Yeah, may have cut one or two out, so it's just going to be the 3 down now.
Now, as Beth bowled that bowl, a huge gust of wind came up. Might have had some impact on that bowl.
3 shots down. Tamsin the third, calling for weight. Lining up on the backhand though, Kaz. Much rather her be on the forehand,
Yeah.
more opportunities to get a bowl out.
Yeah.
She's got enough speed though.
If she gets underneath that front bowl, and she has, oh, well, she's taken one out. Well, that front bowl must have given her some track, you know, about her line, Isaac.
Yeah, elements of guidance there, I guess.
Yeah.
Will be 2 shots, however, to Beth, which 3 ends in a row takes them to 5. N5 here. Pretty long end once again, Kaz. I think Sheridan and team, they won the first end, tried to play it long.
Great start, Mia.
Beth and crew have won the last 3 ends on this sort of longer length end,
Yeah.
so they're going to stick with it
Yep, yep.
and playing it quite well.
Yeah, Mia's last bowl, lovely. Just behind the jack. Line and length. She has done well as Michaela comes down with her first bowl. And she's just a tad wide. Or long, sorry. Her line's pretty good.
So Mia looking to double up on this backhand.
I just saw Mia bowl that bowl, and she sort of let go of it a little bit late, and it sort of bounced, and I think she knew that she'd probably lost a little bit of weight with that, but she's done really well with her first bowl. See if Michaela can correct on her second bowl here. It's great to see the young ones battle against each other, isn't it, Isaac? They're both doing well. And she might just drop into the ditch. Well, Sally just needs to get another one in the head, add to the count, put the pressure on at the front end, so when the back end gets on the mat, there's less pressure for them, more pressure for the opposition.
She's playing it pretty good. A little bit of jack is okay.
Yep. Definitely still got one. One bowl as Hanneke comes down with her first bowl. And she's just gonna hang a little bit out there, Isaac, but her weight's beautiful. Yeah, Sheridan just let her know, your weight's okay, Hanneke, it's just a slight adjustment for your next one. How are these bowls, Isaac, these days? The colours, aren't they incredible?
They certainly are. These are probably some of the cooler sets of bowls I've seen for a while.
Oh, Sally's looking on track here. She's just a drop a little bit short. She was all over that, Isaac. Just needed a couple of extra feet. Yeah, I saw Sharon Kavanagh's new bowls too. Amazing colours out there, combinations, isn't it? Across the greens these days.
So Hanneke's speed was pretty good on her first attempt. Just needs to correct on the line a little. Wind's still pretty gusty.
Yeah, definitely.
She dropped her weight though.
Yep. You can see some leaves starting to come across from that corner up there, Isaac. We might have to send you out there, mate. do the leaf run.
So Chris on the backhand. Got Sally's bowl to turn up. Can draw it back door, so no issues being a touch tight to this head.
Oh, she doesn't want to nick it, Isaac. She's gone with it. That's okay. Probably a bit heavier than what Chris intended. If she was going to get on to Sally's bowl, which was on the roll, that would have been okay, but it was probably a bit heavier than she thought she was going to bowl.
Yeah, a little bit. Putting the jack down the line was probably more or less the worst result. I mean,
yeah.
Her speed probably only 2.5 feet through. She gets it on the outside. Happy days.
Now, Sheridan's just asked Tamsin to come up underneath. I think she just called her underneath those front bowls over there. Her speed's good, but on this grass green, speed of green, I think she's going to have to be a little bit harder at that, Isaac.
Yeah,
maybe she wants Kitty in the ditch or Jack in the ditch. I mean, it's that close. That's an option, isn't it?
She's just got to really clear those. I mean, on the wide draw, she's got to clear the 2 really short bowls, and she goes pretty close.
Yeah.
He needs a roll or 2 out of those their bowls coming in.
Yeah, yeah.
Forehand's probably locked up a little bit with these bowls. Chris's teammates' bowls there. She played that pretty well.
So a couple down now, I think. Sheridan's just said to Tamsin. So you're right. If Tamsin can scoot around those 2 shorter bowls and get onto the ones closer to the jack, she might get a result.
That's it. So clearing these 2 front ones, she's not far away here, Kaz.
And she's
bowl
done
coming
it.
up.
And she's done it. What a shot. What a shot, Tamsin. Good result. She persevered with that line, didn't she? It wasn't easy to sort of thread a needle, really. But she did it. She did exactly what her skip wanted her to do.
So Beth goes back to the mat here, 1 down, a couple of seconds. 1, maybe 2 seconds. I think she'd probably have to be on the draw here. The wider hand maybe draws another second wood. She might have 2 or 3 seconds opportunity to sit the bowl out there.
Yeah.
So I think the first one just on the draw.
And looks like that's exactly what she's doing. And look, you know what? Even if she plays through her bowls a bit, you know, Chris's last bowl, she's actually got some weight on there.
Her bowl's coming up. Wow.
Now, was she going for that bowl, that shot bowl?
Well, it's
all
her bowls coming up on the forehand, Kaz. You'd have to think that was the case.
Or she sort of could get underneath her bowls onto that shot bowl. So, see what she does next shot. Now, has Sheridan thread the needle here? She's just not going to turn with that weight.
Come on, go for it.
Okay, Beth. She's got the weight again. She is going for that bowl, Isaac. Oh.
Oh, good. Thank you.
So did sort of cut the opposition bowl in, but it hasn't changed the outcome of the head. Still just the one shot to Bodner. Can she correct her second? Plenty of room still to draw in. Going to need to thread that needle, as you said, Kaz.
Yeah, she's just taken her weight off with that one. So that'll be one to Sheridan's rink.
So yeah, breaks the string of ends. They did drop the last 3 in a row.
Now let's see what Michaela does with this jack roll, Isaac. Sheridan still wants it pretty long. Yep. I think I lost the jack twice yesterday, Isaac.
Seems pretty easy to do.
And I think Michaela's just done the same. Oh, is she up? She's up. No, she's up. Well done, Michaela. I put it down to a heavier jack at the Prestige Medley on a synthetic.
just persevering with this longer end length, Kaz. It's
they are.
interesting. Must back themselves in. Obviously, must have played this throughout sectionals, and like I said, they played it earlier today.
Yeah, they did.
Just going to back themselves in to win back control of this game on these longer length ends.
Yeah. Now, young Mia wasn't entirely happy with that when she let it go, and I think she might just find herself in the ditch with that one. Just see if the girls can pull it back just a touch. Keep your bowls on the green and find that weight.
A better arc to the jack here, Taylor.
Yeah. She might just run through. It does tend to, looks like it sort of gets a little roll on up there, doesn't it? It's sort of on the narrow side, it sort of gets a bit of speed up as you go, and on the wide side, it whips across very quickly down that end.
Yeah, a bit of tail breeze coming back towards the clubhouse this way. Mia Baldy, what a correction.
Done, Mia. Awesome bowl, Mia. Great bowl. A few inches behind Jack, right on the line. Puts the pressure on. Great correction. As we can hear a ambulance go by. And how's she gone? And she's got the jack. What a bowl. Well done. Still doesn't change the result. Still 1 to Beth's rink, but it was a very good bowl. At least it's got a bit more out in the open now, Isaac.
It does, and it gives them 3 bowls to Quinlan and 1 in that general area. So Sally here just needs a good second wood. Be happy with the second wood if she doesn't draw the shot.
So she's going to play the Beth's quarter out on that wide side. I don't think Sally's played that going back to the clubhouse yet. How's she looking, Isaac? Might be a little narrow.
So he hasn't sent it quite wide enough.
Yeah.
Speed's probably nearly okay. It probably nearly does enough if she gets the line right.
Yeah. And it is wide out there. It is really quite wide out there. You just have to trust her.
So Hanukkah pushed to the wide side too after touching the jack with her first attempt on the forehand.
And she's just coming in. Her weight was lovely, Isaac. Yeah, good home. Yeah, look, jack high. Well, Sally's got another opportunity just to make that correction. She's experienced enough to do that. She's certainly wider. Beth's interested, and she's just run through, but again, a good home, still up, could be, well, still in play as Tim Tamson's going to come in on that wide side also. Now, Tamsin does like the wide side generally, and she's bowling with arrows. And her bowl does get a lot of grass. And she's just ducked under with that way.
There's only 1 bowl in the head here for Team Quinlan. Just needs another second wood. Chris probably been the standout player so far in this game, Kaz. 5 ends played.
Yep.
She hasn't had too many that far away.
Yep. Shows her experience, doesn't it? And focus, Isaac. She's just going to cut under this time, but again, her weight's awesome. She's in the head. You know, in these conditions, Isaac, it's really getting the first bowl there, isn't it? You know, it's not easy to get it off.
Absolutely. Blustery wind. Tamsin out on a very wide arc again. We saw that previous one, how far she turned back.
Yep.
All the way back to the good line.
Yeah.
Just starting to load up at the back a little bit here too for Team Bodner.
Might be an opportunity for Sheridan to, I don't know, play with a bit more weight, I guess. Move it, change it up, make some numbers, Isaac.
I think it'll be interesting, how Sheridan does elect to play this. I mean, she's watched everyone on the wide hand, on that backhand, coming back a long way. She can draw touches pretty good.
Yep.
Forehand may be an option also. She's got a shot bowl and second wood that she can sort of punch through. She's also got the jack if she's just underneath. Hand signals suggested she will be on the backhand.
Such a team collaboration then, wasn't it, Isaac? You know, they all stopped together. She told them what she was thinking, what she was seeing. She probably got some affirmations from the girls, or maybe a suggestion, or great to see that, you know, they're in it together.
Very wide arc here for Sheridan.
Tell you what, if her just skipping past again, but her weight's pretty good. As we can hear the boys on the other rinks. Some good heads over there, Isaac.
It certainly has been.
Yeah, very good.
They've not got the speed here.
Yeah, she's just cut that line again.
Sheridan can get the jack on the move here. She gets it back 2 or 3 feet. She's going to have a pretty reasonable amount of shots.
So Tamsin's actually calling Sheridan now on the forehand, and she's encouraging Sheridan to come up through those 2 short bowls, one of them which is Haneke's.
It's interesting. I probably would have considered this the easier shot, Kaz, and it's a shame she didn't try and play this on the first. Give herself
2 chances at it.
2 chances. First one, if she missed, she's got the opportunity to correct.
Yeah.
Learn from the first. She's got to play this a little bit blind, not too far away though.
And she's coming in. Oh.
That's a pretty good effort.
Yeah, it was a very good effort.
She makes that kind of damage with her first as well, Kaz, and can jump on and play the exact same bowl once again.
Yeah.
Shame she wasn't able to play it with her first.
So Chris Tholburns just had a look at the situation at the head, and she's just said to Beth, it's a measure. So Beth just has to come in on that wide side and draw a shot. I wasn't quick enough to see the danger around the head then, Isaac.
No bowls to come after this one, so I think she's got to just try and draw it anyway. We saw they were building a reasonable head for Team Bodner. Just not going to hang on enough.
Yeah. So I think the girls will get down and measure. Yeah, the only danger that I was sort of seeing with the 2, you know, red bowls here. I mean, that shot bowl anyway. So Beth's weight would have had to have been pretty good, Isaac, to draw that without making, you know, moving the jack. You would do it.
Without a doubt. Confidently draw up, throw it out, let it come back. You'd be pretty stiff to touch the jack and go more than 2 down anyway, unless you played it with really bad speed. So I
Yeah, so that's, I think that's 2 ends in a row, is it?
It is.
Yeah, for the
Team Bodner.
Team Bodner. We've got a couple of nicknames for Sheridan. Bods, Body, Dom. She responds to all of them. So again, another long end. The girls are sticking to their guns, their game plan. It might have been a plan that started from their first game today. I certainly saw it in their second game. And the score now 4-5. Only one shot in it. Michaela's tracking in here. Lovely. What a lovely start, Michaela. Very good bowl. Up comes Mia.
Now with this length going this way, the previous end. On her first. This one probably just not going to come back. Speed's okay.
Yep, and again.
See if Michaela can double up here.
On its way again. Commentary box side.
Yep.
Maybe a touch tight.
Yeah, Michaela's just thrown her left hand out to say, no, I needed that just a little bit wider.
Can Mia correct on her line? Speed was okay on the first attempt. Looks closer here.
It does. She's just going to scoot around, but a very good bowl. Good correction, Mia. That's in a handy spot there. Now, you in any finals this week, Isaac? No? No. Dagger to the heart.
Thanks for bringing that up, Kaz.
Sorry, mate.
Not all of us can be professional state title winners like you.
Yeah, good start.
Yeah, I was very happy for our team of three yesterday. We had Jackie Field, Debbie Dennis and myself, and I must admit I was not happy with my grand final game, but luckily I had two teammates that brought the bacon home, and it's a big shout out to Debbie Dennis because her last two bowls, even though we were one down at the head, her last two bowls were absolutely perfect bowls that locked that head in nicely and gave us the win. So a big shout out to Debbie Dennis. You are a little star, and it was her first state title ever.
There you go.
So she was very, very excited. Jackie and I were very, very happy for Debbie yesterday, and it was an amazing opportunity to play as a trio for the first time, I think, in the triples together to win the title. So big shout out to you girls. So now we've got Sally putting down her second bowl.
Doesn't need to change a whole lot. Just looking to add a metre here on her first attempt.
She's looking okay here, Isaac. Even if she just stops Jack high, which she has, and she's got shot. Good on you, Sally.
Last one is you Jack high.
Supporter just walking past. Tamsin's first effort here, her weight is lovely, but again she's just held out on that narrow side there.
Come on, girls, close as you can.
So Chris just needs to get another one in the head for Beth. that pink bowl is a good guide of weight for Chris. And she's just going to sneak hunt, perhaps.
Excellent.
And she has. Still no change. See if Tamsin can keep that lovely weight, but just bring it in. About a metre. Lovely smooth style. Tamsin has. She's a lefty, Isaac. Left-handed. And she's just going to cut underneath. She's just overcorrected with her line there.
Is she left-handed?
I think she is.
Do you want to
Oh,
put
no,
money on
she's
that?
not. No, she's not.
Damn.
Sorry.
I reckon I could have made $50 out of you then.
Sorry, she's not. It's because I'm sitting in this direction, it must be.
You're watching it through a mirror.
Yeah. And the girls on the crossover, again, Sheridan's talking to her team. Beth's giving her girls the G up. Both the skips telling the girls to hang in there. Early days, plenty of ends to go. As Sheridan heads back to the mat. Plenty of room to draw either side of the jack. As that wind comes up, it's a very big gust of wind then, and that might have had some impact. Probably not with that weight, but it certainly did gust quite fiercely then.
Yeah, I know if I played that, I would have been blaming the wind, but... All right, Beth on the backhand, looking to draw in.
She's just going to sneak around that, and she's not far off. Has she drawn second shot? No, still one down. Tamsin's set to Sheridan. So Sheridan just needs a little bit more weight and a bit more grass. I'll tell you what, they're liking it. They're clapping her in. Is she going to hold? She might sit that shot bowl. She might sit on that shot bowl, and she's done it. Okay, now that's put a little bit of pressure on Beth there now. Beth wasn't too far off last time with her line. She just needs a little bit more weight on there. Or is she calling her on the other hand? She is.
I think, yeah, it looked like she gave her both options. Forehand maybe a little bit of probably a bigger target area. Get a good result from.
Yeah.
It is a tougher hand. It is a turning hand into the breeze.
Yeah, there's a little bit of danger with Hanika's bowl, a couple of feet behind Jack too. So if Beth overcorrected and took the Jack, you know, that might have caused some problems, but she wasn't too far off with her first one, Isaac. So switching hands. And she's tracking in nicely. And she's just hit her own bowl in for shot.
Yeah, reasonable result in the end.
Yep.
Does give them the mat back. It'll be interesting if they do change the length. Coming up a little bit.
Yeah, Mia's brought it up just a tad. I just wanted to give a shout out too. I bumped into Mark Green. Do you remember Mark Green? He was development coach for our state development team for a number of years, and I bumped into him at a grand final, Metro grand final at Grange last week. So a big shout out to Mark. Loves watching the bowls, still plays bowls, and a shout out to his wife Di. They love watching the state bowls, Isaac, seeing all the talent out there. What a bowl. Good start here by Mia. Well done, Mia. So big shout out. I know that you're both probably watching today and hope you are enjoying it.
So if you are tuning in, let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. If you're enjoying this stream, enjoying the footage that we're able to bring you. Thank you to Spacequake for putting it on for us.
Good reply here from Michaela. Yep, great bowl, Michaela. See if Mia can just get around Michaela's last bowl, and I think she might just duck under, but a lovely weighted bowl again.
Two pretty good lawn bowls there.
Yeah.
Especially these conditions.
Michaela's got such a determined look on her face, hasn't she? She doesn't give much away. Poker face, I think.
Yes. Her weight is jack high. She should get all the way back to the jack here.
Two great bowls. Two very good bowls. Good bowls by both leads there. So Sally just needs to cut this down if she can.
Yeah, no reason to be short at this one either, Kaz. Got a couple of bowls to sit. Got the jack to move. Their bowls on the right. Doesn't look too far away for doing that.
She might get one. She might sit that back. No, she's just missed it. I can see what you mean about that sun, Isaac. It's starting to set. That's right. It's right in our line of sight here. So Hanneke's just coming down. She's just... Yeah, that was a very, very good effort, Hanneke. Good bowl and a good position there. There's Sally's just about to put her second bowl down for this end. So Sally can clean draw it or sit those two back bowls, and she's just pinched her line a little bit here. Her weight was very, very good, but she still landed in a good home. Okay, now Hanneke's just put her second bowl down and a big gust of wind came up then, so I don't know if that's going to make any difference to her weight, and she's just run through again.
We ended up in a pretty good spot considering the way that Team Quinlan have been able to play this end. Chris Tholborn not too far away.
She might sit one of those back bowls, or she's found the gap, just a little gap there. Still good bowls around the head, Isaac, isn't it? There's plenty of room to draw, but there's lots of bowls around the mark.
There is Tamsin, the forehand.
Little weighty, I think, unless she was trying to sort of sit in there. Again, her line's really good. Beth's really encouraging Chris just to get one in there. And she's tracking very nicely. If she can sit those back bowls, and she's just run through again. Looks easy, folks, but I tell you, on these, you know, it's a very, very slick green. There's a lot of wind buffering around the place at the moment. Tim Tam comes down for her second opportunity just to get into that head. Now she might just pick up that jack, but she doesn't want to move it too far. And See if that's made any difference here. Just watching Beth move around the head, work out what's happening. Yeah, she's down a couple, I think. So Tim Tam's managed to move that jack just slightly. As both the skips come up, Beth will be first to put her bowl down. See if she can change it up. She's a couple down. There's still plenty of room to draw there. How's she liking it? Are they interested?
Looks tight for me, Kaz, but
It's holding.
he's the tighter hand.
It's holding. Oh, yes. Good effort. I think they only called 2 down, Isaac.
Yeah, it does look like it's only 2 shots.
Yep.
One couple of balls past and that one just short off the line. Sheridan, fantastic speed, just not able to get the line right.
See if Beth can correct here. Just needs to be a tad wider. Just a tad wider. If she sits that, yellow bowl, lands that yellow bowl, or draw, she might be on to draw it cold. No, she's just going to cut across again.
One of those ones, the conditions here at the moment, Kaz, you almost just put it down on the same line with the same speed and hope to get a slightly different gust.
Yeah. See if Sheridan can draw another one here.
So, speed was good. We'll need to correct a whole lot on the line.
Our girls, no, I think she's just going to pull up a little bit short with this one. So I've just pulled out one. Two shots. Well, we have a new leader, I think, Isaac. Or is it even?
The math's not very good here, Kaz.
Oh, sorry.
It does
I
make
just
them all
saw them.
square.
Sorry.
8 ends played, 15 ends in this State 4's women's final with Bowls SA.
Well, Michaela's got a lovely start here, Isaac. Girls are handling it very, very well, aren't they? Do you think they're sort of more consistent going away from the clubhouse, Isaac, or coming back towards the clubhouse?
Oh, it's a good question. They've played both ways pretty well, considering.
As we've got another ambulance going past. It's a very busy, we're near a very busy intersection here at Holdfast, Glenelg Holdfast. Mia's weight was lovely too on her first shot. She just needs to adjust. But yeah, I don't know. I think they might be a bit more consistent away from the clubhouse, I think. I think the wind on their tail coming back to the clubhouse is a bit more challenging. Yeah.
Yep, it's a fair call. It's a fair call.
Now, Mia's just changed her hand from the narrow to the wide side here because that short bowl of Michaela's may have been in her way. And again, her weight is lovely, just her line. Perfect weight. So Sheridan's urging Hanneke to stay on that narrow side. She just has to navigate Michaela's short bowl there. And as a result of that short bowl, she's probably over managed her line. So Sally's going to come up on the wide side. Plenty of room there for Sally to draw. And we're just adjusting that score now to 6-all. Now Beth's very happy with it. Not quite. She's just brought Hanneke's bowl up. So they're probably 2 down on the head now. So see if Hanneke can just adjust her line here. She probably just needs to sneak around Michaela's first bowl, and she's done it, I think. Oh, she's just collected that edge. But a very good weighted bowl. I think if she got around that, she would have been pretty close to the jack. Still plenty of room for Sally to come up here. You know, she can draw it clean or just get the edge of that shot bowl. And Beth's urging it in. She's urging Sally to come through that gap. Yep, and Sally's drawn second shot there. So Tamsin's playing on that wide side also. She's probably got the same track that that Sally was asked to do. Is ready, just come under. There's a open draw there. She's coming up very nicely, and Sheridan is very happy with that. The front hopper. Well done, Tamsin. So 2 down again. So Beth's asking Chris just to come up again on that wide side. It's the open side there. Just play over, confident weight over onto that shot bowl to change it up. Now, these are shots that Chris plays all the time, Isaac. She's very, very good at them.
She misses pass. She's in a good home.
Just needed a bit more weight, but she was tracking really well. She might have made it a tad difficult now because that bowl's in the way. But Sheridan's persisting with that wide side. And we know Tamsin's bowls have got a pretty wide draw out there. She just needs to sneak around Chris's short bowl. Well, she certainly put a little bit of speed on it.
Not ideal. Getting a Team Quinlan bowl back.
Yeah.
Really gives Chris Stolborn all the confidence now to reach up through this. Her bowl coming up. Plenty of bowls to sit if she misses the front.
And Beth's been very animated with her call then. She really wants Chris to come in. Bit more weight, very confident weight underneath her first short bowl onto that jack, onto that shot bowl.
Well, punches another one of theirs past. I think Sheridan got to look to try and cover this, I reckon.
Yeah.
Holding 2. Jack's only going to get on the move.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, Sheridan, you know, she can even use Hanneke's bowl on this narrow side. She can come up and cover those opposition bowls, and in the process, she might even bring Hanneke into the mix. So we'll see what she does, Isaac. Yep, she's coming up the narrow.
Going to be quick and wide here. She's not. Poor bowl in the end, to be honest. No reason. The Jack's really only going to be moving to the right of screen.
See what Beth. Now Beth's come in with very determined weight here, Isaac, to get underneath those bowls, hopefully. And she hasn't managed to do it on her first one.
I did get Sheridan's bowl back. Still don't think it's good enough.
And she's probably still too down at the head. Sheridan needs to do something here to either cover, protect, or change it somehow before Beth gets onto her.
Playing that speed, Jack probably goes out of bounds, but she's got that bowl out of the way, so can afford to play lesser speed. That may change things. Dare say we'll be seeing speed again, trying to get this bowl. Contact on the bowl and then Jack out of bounds.
Yep, she's going again. You're right, Isaac. Not often that Beth Quinlan misses twice.
It's the second shot out, probably just the one down.
Yep, she has. She did make a difference.
So Beth just losing the lead there. Just the scoreboard, our scoreboard on the screen was right, which is a scorecard in front of us. However, the scoreboard was incorrect. Is in fact 7-6, 9 ends played. 15 ends here for this women's State Fours final down here at Club Holdfast. If you're in the area, swing past. We've got the men's final to follow. The sun is out, drinks are cold, there's food on.
I'm just watching Sammy Denton at the scoreboard up there. Good on you, Sammy. I think you've got it right. Yes. Well, Michaela was on a good track then, but she's just pulled up a few feet short there. So we'll watch Mia just settle herself on the mat. As her first ball comes down, she's got plenty of room to draw. And I think she might just pull up a tad short too, Isaac. So, time-wise, the sun is still out, but do you think the green would be changing anything at the moment, Isaac?
No, not yet, not yet. The few shadows just starting to be cast on the further rinks from us.
Yep.
As the sun does start to set, but no, this show rink definitely not. We'll still be playing the same.
Yep.
Yep, good.
Well, it's not a tight. The bowls aren't as close as what we've seen on other ends going back towards the clubhouse by the leads. Just need to settle down. And this is a good bowl by Mia. She's corrected really well, hasn't she, today?
She has,
Isaac?
yes. She has.
Yeah. She's corrected very well.
Just to give a quick update on the men's scores while we get this N10 underway here at the women's finals. So the men's semi-finals, we have Daniel Langdon and team up 9-5 over Gary Smith. And Nathan Black out to a fairly large lead over there, 11-4 over the team from Somerton. So the two winners of that, we will be bringing you that stream later this afternoon.
And they're on ends 8 and 9. So quite a few ends to go there too. Nice bowl, Sally Denton. So Beth's holding 2 at the moment. Hanukkah still has got enough room to draw a shot. She can edge that yellow shot bowl. And she's tracking in really well here, Isaac. She's tracking in very well. Has she done enough? Not quite enough. So Beth's saying she's still got 2 shots there. Encouraging Sally just to come up. Her weight was good, just to adjust her line a little bit. Yeah. Sally's asking if she's jack high and just wants a jack high foot from Beth.
So on track, on the forehand. Maybe a touch tight for what she wants. Could hang on for the back door. We'll see how it pans out.
Doesn't want to bring Hanneke up. No, she's just missed. Good miss, Sally.
Yep, just the 2 down.
Again, she's landed in a good home for a trail down that line, Isaac. See what young Tim Tam can do here. You're going to have to get the sunscreen out. Tim Tam's just going to sneak under there, but she might. No, she hasn't. She was very close to sitting Sally's second wood there, or shot bowl, second wood. So Chris is going to take the wide side here. She's got Sally's bowl as a good guy because that's sitting pretty well jack high. And she just needs to get another one close in the head and put the pressure on. Tell you what, she's tracking really well here. How's your weight, Chris? And she's up to jack. Just well done, Chris. Great bowl there.
Your weight is perfect.
Beth would be very, very happy with that bowl. As Tim Tam's just about to roll her second bowl. Her weight was very good with the first one. She just needs to correct that line.
Come on, Taz.
Sheridan looks very interested. She's clapping it in. Is she going to sit shot bowl? Oh, and she's dropped in. Beth's saying they've still got 1 shot. Very, very good shot, Tamsin. Very good shot. She's cut it back from 3 to 1.
Chris now on the backhand. Her bowl coming up. First one was played very well. Gets a turn out of it. Can sit that last shot bowl. Sure Beth would be happy with another bowl in the head.
She's urging it on.
Just gets a clip of the jack down the line. Still going to be 1 down, but like I said, another bowl in the head. I'm sure Beth would be pretty happy with the outcome here.
Yeah, she's got a lovely, well, depending on what Sheridan does with her first bowl, but there's a really lovely track in there. Sally's bowls or adjust to the left of jack. Nice trail down that line, and Beth can pick up a few. See what Sheridan does here.
Don't mind if she's on the forehand here, Kaz. Maybe try and draw that jack herself.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to give Beth a good look at this. Got a couple of, I think she's got 3 seconds at least.
Yeah. You'd want to change it up, wouldn't you, Isaac, before Beth gets on the mat?
You certainly would. Sheridan on the forehand. Doesn't look too far away if she can reach.
She's going to bend. She's bending. She's bending. And she's drawn another one.
It's a great long bowl.
Yes. Well done, Sheridan.
Probably up here now.
Really,
Yep.
Beth really just playing the same shot, I think. Probably just got to add 3 feet on what Sheridan's attempt was. Can make it off her own bowls that are sitting jack high and just short of it. Key factor here is going to be reaching.
Yeah. How's she looking? She's just... tell you what, her track was pretty good. If she had more weight, she would have held that line, Isaac.
Yeah, not that much more.
Yeah, Chris has just asked for another metre more. Well, Sheridan's first bowl was a cracker. Can she do it again? You know, even onto that jack and just hiding it a bit more, or squeezing it, her bowl past that jack, edging that yellow bowl out, and she's on a very good track again, Isaac. She might just squeeze that. Oh wow! Great bowl, Sheridan.
Still two. Yep, just play up through.
Now,
It doesn't change Beth's shot here. Last bowl's not going to be in the way. If anything, gives her another bowl to sort of work off and get up into it.
Chris is really urging Beth to find that funnel onto those shot bowls. And she's just going to hold out. That was the weight, though, wasn't it, Isaac? You know, come through.
Certainly was.
Yeah.
Certainly was.
2. So the red team have picked up another 2. So they're ahead by 3 shots at the moment, and they're just about to have a little collaboration.
Yeah, well, they just won 3 ends in a row. Not entirely sure what they need to chat about just yet.
Yeah. It's good to see, though. Look, Sheridan, she's, you know, she's keeping the girls positive and motivated. She's just calming them down, saying, hey, look, girls, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Well, that was a good result, wasn't it, for the Bodner team?
It is persisting with this longer length end.
Still, you know, another 5 ends to go. There's only 3 shots in it. Good start by Michaela. Lovely line. Girls, the leads have handled the conditions. All the girls have handled the conditions well today as Mia's bowl come in, and she's drawn a beautiful shot. Well done, Mia. I definitely think the girls have been more consistent away from the clubhouse. Michaela's first bowl was very good, excellent line. She just needs to pull back just a touch. Her line looks good again. Yep, 2 good bowls. Let's see if Michaela can double up here and really put the pressure on. She thinks she might have put a little bit too much weight on it by her body language there. She doesn't want to get onto that jack, but that's a very good bowl too, Michaela, and she's behind the jack. So Sheridan's just called Hanneke on the wide hand here. She's got a good guide there because both those bowls are pretty well jack high there. Her weight was a little heavier. I'm not sure if she meant to play that weight or whether Sheridan was calling her on to the jack, but I think she probably would have wanted her to stay around the head. So Sally just needs to put another one in there.
Just doesn't want to sit anything jack high here, Kaz.
Yeah.
Nothing past as yet. Probably not too much of an issue straight away.
Beth's urging it behind.
Wow,
Well,
what a shot in the end. Probably got a bit of Z-scoop magic.
I think so, Sally Denton. A back flopper. It sort of turned full circle, didn't it, Isaac? It sort of turned full circle. She's got a smile on her face. She was pretty happy with that result. Well done, Sally. So Hanneke's taken a bit of weight off on this second bowl. And Sheridan is urging it on, and she has played a bomb. Young Hanukkah, well done. What a correction, Isaac.
Certainly
What
was.
a correction.
Certainly was. Sally Denton plays the exact same bowl that she just played, and she makes 3 shots, and it's very, very tidy looking head.
Yeah. Okay.
So on its way down, looks a slightly tighter line than the first attempt.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Lacking speed too.
Yep. Bad luck, Sally. Good with your first, mate. Very, very good bowl. So Sheridan's keeping Tamsin out on that wide side. She just wants another one in the head. Her weight looks pretty good here, Isaac.
Yeah, it's
She
pretty
might.
tight, but
Yeah, she is a little bit tight.
probably in a pretty good position.
Her weight was really good.
You're missing there here. Find something there.
Okay, Chris.
So just looking to be a full draw here on the backhand. Gets the jack down the line. Well, it could be 2 feet, could be 3 inches. She makes 3 shots.
Yeah.
Speed's perfect.
See if Tamsin can just adjust her line here. Put something in to make it a little bit more difficult for Chris on her second shot. It's a bit wider here, Isaac. She's not going to get under that short bowl. And Sheridan's pretty happy with that. It's another one in and around the head. Well, Chris knows exactly what she needs to do. Just make that slight adjustment on her line. Her weight was really good. Does look better from here, Isaac. Is she going to hold? Tell you what, Beth's interested. Is she going to hold, Isaac? Oh, wow. Good effort.
Yeah, probably just lacking a little bit of speed than anything. Needed to be up. Get the jack on the move. There's another bowl in the general area, but the way those bowls are sort of locked in.
And it is good, isn't it, if the third can do it, second or third can do it before the skip's on the mat, Isaac. Is that what you prefer? Like, you know, so it opens it up for your shot, or?
Well, I think it was really just about her weight, really.
Yeah.
She gets another bowl pass and misses. It means that Beth gets on the mat and has the opportunity to make instead of a really good 3, she can make a really good 4.
Yeah.
She's got to miss in good areas if you're going to miss. It's
So
not always possible.
No, so we wouldn't want Sheridan to put a jack high bowl here, would we? That would just give Beth a bigger target, do you think?
It certainly would, yes. She's sliding past.
Well, it's probably a good miss.
It really forces Beth's weight here. She can't play anything more than probably 3 feet. She gets the jack too far. She's 3 shots down. So just seems to be just over the draw. And a foot, maybe 2 feet sort of maximum.
Well, she hasn't got back bowls either, has she, Isaac, really, to play a lot of weight?
That's exactly right, Kaz. That's why she can't play more than 2 feet here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what she does. I mean, she could play heavyweight, couldn't she, and just clean it all out,
Well,
and then draw with her second bowl.
Yeah, I don't think she can even play full weight here, Kaz. That bowl that is shot is pretty well locked in. She's not going to move that very far.
Okay.
Best result, if she was to play with weight, would be jack in the pit, and she's got to sit with it.
Yeah. Well, you're right, Isaac, because she's coming in with draw weight, which is beautiful weighted bowl, but just missed that line.
That's it. She gets that line right with that weight. She's 3 shots.
So Sheridan is just coming down. I think Tamsin might have called her down just to say, come and have a look.
Yeah, the head hasn't changed since since they were at the head, so...
That's right. But now they know what Beth, you know, they've seen Beth's game plan, I guess. They know that she's not going to play heavier weight.
Yeah, well, unless we've got to write it on a big scoreboard at the back.
Yeah.
Not sure what else Beth had on. Anyway, Sheridan goes back to the mat.
She's going to stay that wide side.
She's got to float anything past here, really.
Yeah.
She can get sort of 2 foot past the jack and on the line. She's played an A-grade bowl. Just needs to weave her way through.
She's got a little bit of weight on it. Oh, Isaac, well, she was trying to get it past, wasn't she? She had everything at the back.
Probably not the worst shot. Forehand swing it. They did have everything past. Tough shot here for Beth. Speed was perfect on the first one.
I think she might have pulled it slightly again. Oh, wow. Good effort. Yeah, 1. So they've won a few ends in a row, Isaac. How many have you got in a row there?
They have 4 ends in a row.
4 ends in a row.
11 ends played. 10 shots to 6.
So it's important that, you know, Beth rink stops the Sheridan's team from winning and changes, you know, maybe gets the mat and change the length, the jack, do something to sort of change it up, because the Sheridan Bodner's rink look like they're well and truly in control at the moment, don't they?
They do, yep. 4 ends to play. 4 shots, the difference. They win this end though, Kaz, Quinlan and team. It is absolutely game on.
As Michaela just ducks underneath the jack. Gives Mia the opportunity to draw a shot. And Beth's just urging it on, but Mia's just pulled up a bit short there. So Michaela's taking her time. First one to the jack puts all the pressure on. Just see if she can adjust her line a little bit here. Just ducked under again. So not a lot of correction there by Michaela, or no correction by Michaela. See if Mia can correct her weight here and her line.
Come on.
Beth's urging it up to the jack. She has drawn shot, but there is a lot of room there, a lot of room for Hanneke to come in and draw shot. I think she might just whisk past the jack too. So they haven't nailed it this end, is he?
No, they haven't. Probably the loosest start to an end we've had so far in this game.
Yeah. Maybe the nerves are starting to creep in a little bit, Isaac, you know, with a couple of ends to go and all the possibilities are starting to add up. Of winning or losing.
I was going to say, the winners just starting to feel like they've maybe got a hand on the trophy, and the losers maybe just start to feel like they've lost a grip on it.
Yeah, and Sally's drawn shot. Good shot, Sally. Well, that's taken the pressure off. And she's got another bowl, so she can double up there. So do you find as a skip, Isaac, that lovely bowl here by Hanukkah, that you lead when you're in front, you've got all the confidence and takes the pressure off and you settle into the game, or you're a back runner that it doesn't worry you when you've got all the confidence to come back from shots down?
It's a good question. I guess it depends how they're coming out for the day.
Because some people can consistently come back from being down, and I'm talking like a handful of shots, whereas some people are front runners and they get all the confidence and they, you can't stop them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think most people play with the confidence when you're in front. It's hard not to.
Yeah.
Being down takes some guts to really dig in deep, dig your heels in and start getting the job done. 4 ends to play here. It's what's going to need to be required from Quinlan and team.
Yep. So Beth's just signalled that they're still holding one. Plenty of room for Chris Tholburn to draw another one. She can even trail that jack down the line a little bit and pick up a multiple here.
Come on, Chrissy.
She's just not going to turn in, or has she turned in? And she has. Well done, Chris Tholburn. Okay, still plenty of room in there. No one's really nailed that jack yet, but Beth will be happy that she's holding 2 at the moment. Now, Tamsin wasn't too far off with her line. She just needs to correct on her weight. And it looks like she's turning nicely here, Isaac. No.
Just lacking a bit of speed. It's another bowl in the area. It's a bowl close enough to be pushed up on the draw.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Beth's a bit worried about, Isaac. It's right in the draw line there and it's on the roll, so they don't want to move it. So they're all taking the opportunity to walk down to the head and have a look. So Beth's still saying that, Chris can stay that same narrow hand, but maybe just track underneath Tamsin's last bowl. Or the other opportunity is to take the wide side and find the track underneath those yellow short bowls. But she's still got a very short yellow bowl to navigate. But, with that side, she should be able to get around that. It is the wide side. So we'll see what Chris chooses to do. If she can get another one in the head and put the pressure on before Sheridan gets to the mat. So she's chosen the wide side. She's had a very good opportunity to have a look at the head. So she's tracking just underneath that front bowl, short bowl. So this made no difference so far. Now Sheridan just needs to get onto Tamsin's short bowl, or if she misses that, she can sit the shot bowl. So there's a couple of opportunities.
That's it. Nice positive draw up on the forehand. It all happens. She just has to arrive just over the draw. Does she have enough to get there? Don't think she does.
No. Well, she might have made. Oh, I don't know if that if Sheridan's bowl will make any difference to Beth's line into the shot that she wanted Chris to play previously, Isaac. Beth might be more confident on the narrow coming up underneath that pink bowl. See what she chooses.
Backhand still seems like the best option for me, Kaz. Forehand, you can play a good shot and tip that in for shot.
Yeah.
Backhand, you just got to clear those front bowls. It's the turning side, so she can draw around that shortest yellow bowl. Still opportunity to thread the needle underneath.
And she has threaded. Oh, wow. Great bowl, Beth Quinlan. Has it been enough?
I was going to say, it looks like it's nearly enough for shot.
I know. No one's said anything yet.
It doesn't really change Sheridan's shot much. Just got to make sure she arrives here. Speed looks better.
They're interested, they're encouraging it, they're calling her in, and she's turning nicely. And she's missed everything. Wow, what a great shot, Sheridan. Just turned at the last minute. So Chris wants to make sure of this. She just wants to make sure there aren't too many ends left, and they're definitely holding one. Now Chris has just asked Beth if she sees that pink bowl to get it out. I think Beth's more comfortable with the same similar shot that she's just played, Isaac.
They are chasing a few shots here. If they can pick up a 3, they're really in this game.
Oh, well, maybe she is playing for that shot, and she's
needs to miss now.
Yeah, good effort.
I believe it's going to be 1-2 Beth Quinlan, but Tamsin may be forcing Chris to measure.
So they've taken out. Two
shots to Beth Quinlan and team. 3 ends to play. 10-8. Shaping up for a very good last couple of ends here.
Absolutely. Well, that will be a good relief for Beth and her rink. They've now got control of the mat.
So yeah, lost the last 4 ends, so a little bit of a change of length here. Mat up just above the Cooper's logo. Have to be about 4 or so meters up from the tee. And the jack probably all of 2, maybe 3 feet short of the tee.
Bowl might just pull up a little bit short then. Her track was good, line was good, but she's just pulled up a little bit short. So there are more shadows coming over the green now, Isaac, and that wind is still about, and it does feel a little bit cooler. So you know, it might make some difference to the speed. Isaac's saying no.
No, I don't think the shadows are taking enough of effect just yet, Kaz. They will be soon. I don't think they'll have any effect on this game, though.
Yeah.
They will start to, a couple of trees will start to encroach on this show rink. Won't change the speed just yet.
Yeah, good bowl by Mia. Very, very good correction with her weight. Now, Michaela doesn't need a lot more weight here. She just needs a couple of feet. Her line was beautiful with her first bowl.
Doesn't need to change much. Not too far away again. Just crashing on her short one and didn't really got it one roll, but speed was probably pretty good if she had her line right.
So Beth's keeping Sally on this narrow hand. They're holding one and Beth's urging Sally, just get another one in the head. They're trailing by 2 shots. There's only 3 ends to go, and unfortunately Sally's bowled a shorty there. She won't be happy with that bowl. So that's given Hanneke the opportunity to draw a shot. There's plenty of room. She's just pulled up short too. I think the start for the last couple of ends, Isaac's just gone off a little bit, hasn't it? It's just, again, it might be the pressure. You know, there's only a few ends to go. And the pressure does build up, doesn't it? When you know there's only a couple of ends to go, there's a couple of shots in the game. But Sally's corrected really well here. And she's drawn second wood. So Hanneke just needs to put 1.5 meters on this. Behind's better than in front. And that's what she's done. She's actually got just behind the jack. So that's not shot bowl, but it's a usable bowl. Now they're up 2 in the head. With Chris's experience and calmness, I'd imagine Chris would just draw another one at this stage.
Track looks pretty good, speed looks pretty good.
She doesn't want the wrong end of it, the wrong side of it. No, she's drawn another one, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, we're probably 3 down. Give play to me.
Can't quite tell. Still plenty of room there to draw for young Tamsin. Could be 2 or 3 down at the moment. And she's just going to duck and pull up short. It's almost like there's a bit of tension out there at the moment, Isaac. You know, the bodies are starting to get a little bit stiff and tense, and it's a title, a state title on the line, an opportunity to win this event and then go away and play it at the national titles later this year in Tasmania.
Correct.
There's quite a few short bowls there. The line has been really good, but they just need to put a little bit more on it, see what Tim Tang can do for her second shot.
It looks better this attempt, Kaz. Just a touch quick. Is she going to pull up for shot?
She might have pulled up. If she hasn't, she's in a very good home.
Interesting if it is in. Dare say, if it is, Beth will be definitely trying to just give it a turn or two. Put them in front. If not, just drawing to add another. First look at this end.
Yeah.
Going back to the mat, holding probably at least 2.
Yeah.
Definitely.
2 or 3, I think. Yeah, but, you know, Beth's been in these situations time and time again. She's played elite level at the Australian over 60s team. She's played in New South Wales.
Backhand. Track looks pretty good. They are turning back from there.
And she's drawn it. Well done, Beth. Well done, Beth. Her team are very, very happy with that. Now it puts a little bit more pressure on Sheridan. There's still plenty of room to draw or change that head. I mean, Tamsin's bowl's sitting behind the jack. If Sheridan's too heavy and picks up that jack, she could make 2 out of it. Or just clean draw it. On this occasion, she hasn't done it.
Shame. You'd love that first one to be up there. Even if she was to, you know, sit a bowl, like I said, Kaz, get a bit of jack movement. If not, another bowl pass gives her a lot of confidence for the second one. Unfortunately, pulling up short, so it's hard to add than it is to take off.
Now, Beth doesn't have to change too much here, Isaac, and she doesn't.
She's doubling up.
She has doubled up. She has doubled up. That's put a bit of pressure on young Sheridan here. I think Beth's quite relieved. She's played 2 bombs at a crucial time in the match. They're 2 down on the scoreboard, and they're probably holding at least 3, maybe 4. And Sheridan
not far away, needs
it.
jack.
And she's done it.
What a shot.
She has done it. What a shot, Sheridan. So Beth probably went from 3 or 4 up to 2 down. And didn't Sheridan stay calm? There was no hesitation. She just knew what she had to do and played with complete confidence and trailed that jack to Tamsin's bowl and made 2. Well, it's going to make it pretty tough. Now there's 4 shots with 2 ends to go. Doable, very doable. So Michaela's stretched this out again, Isaac, going back towards the clubhouse.
Drawing on this forehand pretty well today. Not too far away again here. Just going to be a touch quick, but it's going to be a very good start nonetheless.
Yeah, very good start, Michaela. Now Mia, plenty of room still to draw, Mia. Those shadows are definitely coming across the rinks now at the clubhouse end. And she's just put a little bit on that, but her bowl has stayed up. So Michaela doesn't need to change much. She's been very steady. Her line looks really good again.
She played this very well, Kaz.
Played it very well.
A little bit of jack.
Two good bowls. 2 good bowls. Now Mia just needs to settle. Just needs to take a little bit off. How's she going? She's actually corrected really well today, Mia. And her weight's lovely on this occasion, but she's just pinched her line a little bit. So this gives the opportunity for Hanneke now. Her team is holding 2. Annika just needs to come in. If she can get that jack off the line, she's got 2 bowls there already. If she can just change it up, draw another one, get it slightly off the line, but she's just held out wide there. Her weight was really handy. Weight was really good. Now Sally, she knows what she needs to do. Sally's done this time and time again. In her club pennants, in the previous games today. She's a very solid 2 player, and she might just take one out of the mix, and she has. And in fact, she's got shot. Well done, Sally.
Just the one down.
So Hanneke's focus is really good here. I think she's got the right line, but she's just put a little bit more weight on. She's still around the head. Again, if it's behind the head, you know, it can be a usable bowl. But Sally doesn't need to change much. She just needs to come in and put another one in for Beth. Her track's good again here, Isaac. Has she got the weight? Has she got the weight? Beth is urging it on, and she's just pulled up a bit short. Her first one was really good.
Forces the switch now for Team Bodner.
Tamsin does like the wide side, especially with her bowls. They get plenty of grass. I think they're only a size 2, Isaac. They get plenty of grass, and she's tracking in here really nicely.
She's played that good. That's going to be the
She
shot.
has played it. Yes. It's just fallen out, but I still think it's shot. Let's having another look. So Beth's urging Chris to come through. If she can pick up that jack. Even if she gets on the edge of Sally's jack high bowl there, she might be able to make a couple. They need numbers, and she's clean drawn it. What a bowl, Chris Thorburn. Great bowl. Great bowl.
Yeah, you stay here. You know, little bump into that. Bring us back.
So Tim Tam played a very good shot with her first bowl. Now Sheridan's urging her to come through just onto that shot bowl. So just have a look at the weight that Tamsin's playing here. She's played more weight, but didn't quite have the line. So now Chris just needs to stay on that hand and beat the bowl behind Jack. They need numbers, so every bowl counts at this time. They're 4 down on the scoreboard. They're 1 up at the head, but Beth needs numbers. And Chris is tracking well again. Is she just going to cross over? She might get to the edge of that other Jack high bowl. Oh, her weight's awesome again. Sheridan's down at the head at the moment, Isaac. What do you think she'll do here?
Yeah, it's a good question, Kaz. I think you've got to be pretty happy with conceding 1 shot down here. It would mean that you get last bowl going into the last end.
Yep.
There's still a reasonable amount of shots they've got to get if you were to concede 1 shot. Need 3 for a draw, 4 for the win. She's playing weight on the backhand.
She's urging it to hold. And she's got it. Yeah, it's gone into the ditch.
She ran on as well, and
She did.
I think she's holding shot with the driving bowl. So
I can't quite see. Is there a bowl?
Get around here, mate. Got
So
one.
They've got one in the ditch and one on the green, so they're holding a couple. She's been playing those shots all day, Isaac.
Yeah.
She has been playing them all day, and most of the time hitting them. And she's been playing them with a lot of confidence.
Come on, Beth.
Looks a little disappointed with this one, although
Oh, you got Beth.
She's
Pretty-
going to pull up. She's going to pull up. Oh, very
Well done,
close.
Beth.
Great effort, Beth.
Just beat my foot.
Going into the last end with, you know, they're down for already, but if, you know, if Sheridan can hold this end and get another one or two, it's a tall ask to come back. Anything can happen, especially in a grand final. And Sheridan might have, oh, she was on, oh, she has, she's just got a little slide off of that ball. Probably not enough to count.
Get around that
Oh,
one. You get
she
your hands
has. I
really
can't quite
good. You
see.
count.
Beth following with interest. Doesn't need to change much on the first attempt.
I don't think she's there, Isaac.
Urging it to hurry.
Oh, no. Who's... Oh, so, sorry. I thought the Bodner team were holding shot then, but obviously not.
Ball must have been just out of our view, I reckon,
Yeah,
Kaz. So
I think so.
Team Quinlan pick up one shot, takes them to 9. Trailing by 3 shots, final end.
Final end for the 2024-25 state, South Australian State Fours. Game on. We'll see if there are some nervous bowls in this last end, but it is an opportunity to win a title, a state title, and then to play in Tasmania in a nationals situation to become Australian champions, not just South Australian champions. So Mia's first bowl might be a little nervous one. She has pulled it short and narrow. She did bring the mat up, so the distance has changed somewhat, and we'll see if Michaela can nail this with her first bowl.
She's played it pretty well here. I think Kaz turns a little bit further to the jack.
So she's just run through. Plenty of room. Plenty of room for Mia just to relax and adjust, correct her first from her first bowl. How's Beth? She liking it?
Well done, Mia.
And she'd be pretty happy with that. Well done, Mia. Still ran through a little bit, but she did correct, and it's better to be behind than in front. Wasn't sure if Michaela liked it as it came out the hand then. It might be a little bit quick still. But if she picks up that jack, Isaac, and she hasn't, yeah, she thought it was a bit quick.
Still a pretty good result considering the current score situation. Anything past going to be happy days. Just means a little bit more pressure now on Hanneke to draw a close bowl. Sally Denton on the backhand trying to draw. Need 3 shots to win.
How's her speed?
Lacking.
She might just pull up. She's just pulled up. Yeah.
Yep, you said I get this one down.
Well, it's plenty of room. It's first one to the jack that's going to win this end, I think, Isaac. Looking at it, there's lots of room there. Not a lot of bowls in the within a mat at the moment. It's coming in nicely, but Hanneke's pulled up short too.
Oh, there's this one.
Okay, time for Sally to
Up here.
make the adjustment. Just correct that line and length a little bit. Beth Beth's got her foot out. She knows. She's asking Sally. Come on, Sal, up you come. And Sally's done just that. Has she drawn shot? Oh.
That's how much is too much. You have it.
Still a few feet short. And now Hanneke will take the opportunity just to correct on her first bowl. Her line was very good.
Not too far away at all here, Kaz.
Yeah, Sheridan's urging it on, and she's drawn a lovely shot here. Well done, Hanneke. Well done. Well, they're 1 up at the head at the minute. 3 up overall. So Beth just wants another one in there. Plenty of room for Chrissy Tholburn to draw a shot here for Beth.
Doing a great track here, Kaz.
Come on, Chrissy.
She is, Isaac. How's her weight?
Played it very well.
She has played it very well. Great bowl, Chris Tholburn, and it has dropped down too. So Tim Tam, she just, you know, they've just got to keep drawing second wood now, Isaac.
They do. That's all they need here. It's just a good second wood.
You know, they don't need to do anything silly or play with weight. They just need to keep drawing in second wood to take the opportunity for Beth's team to get a number here.
That's it. Kayla's lead bowls as well, very valuable where they are. I'm sure she would have been disappointed. They're very, very valuable from here.
Yep.
Chris looking to draw a second. First one was very good. Just needs to pull up. We'll turn back from here.
At least she's got a back bowl now, Isaac. Up until then, Beth really didn't have any back bowls. And when you're looking for numbers and you have to play weight, you need back bowls.
Tamsin playing with a bit of speed up the front. Doesn't want to push Sally Denton up. Well, it has. It's nearly.
Could be. I think Sheridan signalled one down, didn't she? But, you know, Beth just needs to get a couple more to play another end.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what she elects to play here. She's got first and 2/3. First and 2/3, so opportunity to try and sit that second wood bowl out. Or she can back herself in to draw 2 horns. 3 shots would force an extra end, 4 shots will give them the win.
Do you think she'll still stay on the narrow up through Sally's bowl, Isaac?
Well, I reckon it's Edge City up there, Kaz. Probably be on the forehand if it was me.
Okay. And she is you, Isaac, because that's exactly what she's doing.
So mostly their bowls coming up. Just got to miss the front here, Beth.
Is she going to turn enough? No. But she's put in another back one. It's in a good home. I wouldn't be surprised if Beth comes up and has a look before she plays her last bowl, Isaac.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a gap up the front. Opportunity just to try and rip that bowl straight out. If she really wanted to. Might be a better option here with the last. See what Sheridan does here.
Tell you what, Sheridan's on a good track. How's her weight? She ducks around Sally's bowl. She's putting it in a no, she hasn't. She's just dropped short.
It's an opportunity up the front here. If we can stay on this camera angle for a little bit. Opportunity up the front. There's a gap. Get that camera back down a little bit. So opportunity up the front. Orange bowl and the yellow and green one. There is a gap there. Beth wanted to play weight through for that yellow bowl that's sitting just past Jack High. They've got first and 2/3. It would mean that Sheridan gets one bowl to try and draw within 4 feet. If not, we persevere on the forehand around the front, just over the draw. Probably needs a good 3 rolls on the shot bowl.
Well, Chris Tholburn has sort of indicated that first option, Isaac, coming up. You know, threading between those 2 shorter bowls onto that yellow, onto Hanukkah's bowl.
I think that's the shot.
That's
forehand,
what she's doing. Yeah.
quick.
And this is it, folks. Last shot for Beth Quinlan.
She has played it wide, so that will be game over. No need to play the last bowl. They shake hands. At 24-25, State Fours champions. We have Michaela Massey, Hanukkah Booth, Tamsin Jenke, and Sheridan Bodner in a fantastic display of lawn bowls.
Well done, girls. And commiseration to Beth and Chris and Sally and Mia. It was a great game, girls, all round. But congratulations to Sheridan and her ring.
That's it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Some great shots there. We'll bring you the Fours final shortly. They just they've got 2 ends left in one of the semi-finals. The other semi-final has come to a close. It will be Nathan Black up against the winner of Daniel Langdon, Gary Smith. We look forward to bringing you that coverage in, I'm going to say, about 25 to 30 minutes. So we look forward to catching you all then.
See you then, folks.